Hello punters and welcome to Rosemont Stud. We are very proud to present our 2017 Magic Millions draft, 11 fine equine athletes, and we look forward to seeing you up at the Gold Coast in the second week of January to show them in the flesh. But for now, Peter Moody, our bloodstock manager, will talk you through them.
Nice filly, well put together, not 100% in front, but she's got a good action. Her action overcomes probably her physical faults. Got a bit of quality about her. Looks like a runner. Nice filly, correct enough. Going to grow into something. She's up behind this filly. Certainly correct enough. Action's all right. Good walking filly. Got a fair bit of growth ahead of her. She's up behind, still down in the wither. Probably the smoky of the draft looking at her. Out of a young stakes place, Thorn Park mare. Hey, sweetie. Very exciting Northern Media Stallion and Zoustar. Built like a tank, this girl. She's built like a Colt. Strong, precocious looking. Hey, darling. Toes out slightly in front if you want to be picky, but she's a nice filly, just big, strong. Like I said, built like an end tyre. Got an arse on her like a bus. Going to be a good size filly too. She's still down in the wither and up behind. Gets along all right. Probably still going through a bit of a growing stage. Her action will only improve. A bit in the mould of Dad. He was quite an imposing individual. You're going to end up the same. Little girl, big girl. Foxwedge filly out of a young Sebring mare, first foal. Mum hasn't done a bad job with her. She's correct, well put together. Probably describe her as a bit of a plain Jane, but she's come on in leaps and bounds in the last few weeks since I last saw her. And Foxwedge is starting to get his runners. So, another filly that gets along nice, good attitude, handling her work well. If you had seen her a couple of weeks ago, you'd really appreciate where she's come on in such a short time. Done a good job, haven't you, little girl? Foxwedge authoress. Nice well-grown filly. Early foal. Like I said earlier, Foxwedge is getting his runners now. She's correct, well put together. Nasty scar on a near hind backside, but outside of that she really hasn't got a blemish. Nice, well put together filly. Gets along nicely, and certainly correct. Turak Toff, my secret love. Tough, hardy looking bugger like his father. Plenty of substance about him. Doesn't like the flies, but not very Australian. Going to be a big boy, big strong son of Turak Toff, like I said, like his father, correct. Well grown, well put together. Late in the sale, might be one that sneaks through. Getting these runners now, they're turning 3, Turak Toff. Certainly a tough looking individual. Starspangledbanner Sky Ruby, Testarossa. Hasn't got a big action this horse, but the Testarossa stock were like that, but they can bloody run. And Starspangledbanner, this horse has got a phenomenal strike rate from very few runners worldwide. And now he's got a few back on the ground again after having some fertility issues. Correct individual, well grown, nice colt. From a stallion that can get a runner. Rotates a little bit in his near 4, not enough to be worrying about. Shamus Award Special Favour, General Nadim mare, first foal. He's not hard to like, this boy. He's come on unbelievably from this time in the paddock to his early stages in the prep, this horse. He's got some action, he's just a beautiful moving horse. Well grown, good attitude, and very correct. He's well put together. He's a horse that didn't grab me a lot in the early stages of his prep, but the way he's improved as his preparation's gone on is unbelievable. And just thinking, being by Shamus Award, obviously the first crop of them, young Schnitzel stallion, you would think he's only going to improve. Very nice colt. Schwazier, our Duchess, built like a tank. Looks like a runner, might be one for the races. This looks a real 2-year-old running type. Hey lad. Schwazier gets runners every day of the week. Well built colt. Big strong hind quarter on him, good shoulder, deep girth. Evergreen stallion that does a hell of a job. And these are the sort of horses that people look for at this sale, something that's going to be strong and precocious, get up and running early, try and tackle that terrific prize money at the Magic Millions. Looks like you could break him in tomorrow. Good size and body, good action, correct in front. Hey mate. Mr. Cool, big laid back dude with a big action, moves well, correct. All in all, just a nice colt by a stallion that gets winners every day of the week. He's a big boy, but he's in proportion, well put together. Just by a stallion that can do no wrong. Good in front, well grown. Hard not to like him, this bloke. Good walking, correct enough. Just a nice horse and very alert. Hello, big boy.